人家说这们chapter主的些人把钱了，特别他去去送去去说的，我们说的，现在的说到是多是些那他的罗罗东西或者那些罗罗东西，使用。We has requested
Yeah, because it's what do you call it? There's a loop. Yeah.
好像给钱包，到劳动那些搞学的，好像给钱包，给钱包也没真正搞的人呢。到劳动那些谁的做，上班年终。
四种转性的思维是非常重要的。为什么非常重要呢？
So the teaching on this fourth part is very important
那么
essential point about
这
practice
四种转性的
because this
思
is the
维
main
是，
source of course that
因为呢，
will
这个是
give
我
us
们
give rise the genuine sense of
让我们能
relaxation in
够
our mind. So it's
真
a
实
very
的
important
升
teaching.
起处理心的思维，因此是非常重要的。那么另外，为什么非常重要呢？因为处理的心是不管是
Why it is so
精盛
important
或是
to
逆
have
训呢，
a
都
genuine
是
sense of renunciation
在修法
or
道路上是
devotion
非常重要
is
的。
because this is the basis or foundation of both the Vajrayana path and the Sutrayana path.
在法道上，
So according to Sutrayana, the
这就
ordinary
是
Sangha should
在
always remain something called the
精
just
盛的
ordinance of
修法道
training.
上呢，
And the reason
我
why we
们
need
说
to
所谓
practice
的
that
在
is to have a
修行
the
的
genuine sense of renunciation.
这个修持上呢，是有需要我们能够非常亲近的善德的。我们在金刚圣修法上，一开始是修四加行，那四加行一开始呢，就是修持四种转性的思维，这是非常重要的，因为我们首先一定要发梳理轮回的心。
So even you are a Vajrayana practitioner, we should begin from the Ngondro. And first of Ngondro, the first teaching that is taught is this fourth thought, because the renunciation is very important.
我们这四种转性思维能够升起处理性的转性思维呢？今天部主这边Dechen人的钱要我们做开示，因此我们不只是聆听，而且是好好的来做思维。
Understand English is very fortunate today because the Drupon is giving us teaching directly online in English. Therefore, I would like you to listen well and not just listen and practice well. Thank you. Now we're going to do the opening chant. Please join me.
现在我们要做开始的念诵。
Sange Lama Lodro Rinpoche, Dagi Chobe, Venezuela, Petition, Mongol, different Chiche Konagina Gigoge, Japan, Yeven Bogone Saza, Kagir, Mojima, Chacha, Lo. Chuda Jujan, Mama, Chiche Konagin, the Royal Agreement to Jishabla Chacha. Dapala Yeludation, student and Benny Modern, to what is a cadence, come up, Pala Chacha. I hope everyone can hear me.
我希望大家都可以听到我的声音。
Actually, it feels a little bit funny because it's my first time giving
其实我
talk.
觉得有点奇怪，因
I'm
为
getting
我
some
在
kind
这
of
边
echo.
做开示，我好像听到有点回音。
It's my first time giving talk in like on
这
online and
是
also like in
我
front of a
第一
screen
次
alone. So it's a
在
little bit funny,
线
but I
上
hope
做
it
开
all
示，而
goes
且
well.
是在
And
在
first of
屏
all,
幕
I'm
面前
really happy and
开示，
honored
所以觉得有点奇
to
怪。
be giving
但
talk
是我觉得很高
about
兴，
the
也很
four
荣幸
thoughts of
能够
which turns the mind
为大家
at
讲解
KDD, which
转
is the
型4
main
种
seat of
思
the
维，
Holiness the Karmapa
是
in North America.
KDD 寺院的
And
请求。
although there is
这个
many
是法王伽马巴
great
在北美
teachers
洲
and
的主作，
Rinpoches and Lama, but
已经有很多
the members of KDD
大
have
的上
requested
师
me
们
and chosen me to give a talk about
在这
this
边说过法，然后
topic. So
KDD 的
as for myself,
华
I
友们
also
呢
feel
请求我
honored to be giving this
做这个
talk
开
at
示，所
KDD.
以我觉得很
And
荣幸能够
so I guess
在
there will be
KDD
some
做这样的开
noise
示。
around because there's
我
no
想可能会有
electricity
一
in
些
Rumtek for the last
噪
2
音，
days, so I had to come to
因
another
为
place to do this
在龙德
talk
寺
because there's
这
no
2天
electricity and the internet is
没
very
有
bad there. So there
电，
must be
所以
some
我就
kind
必
of
须到另外地
noise. I
方
hope that's
去做
okay.
这个开示，所以可能
So
有一点
before I start
噪
my
音，
talk here
希望
today,
没有问题。
as
今天我要做的
Kimbo
开示，
had said earlier that the forethought, which turns the mind,
正
is
如
one of the
堪布乌经
most important
之前说
basics
的，
in our
这
Buddhist
转
practice.
心是种思维，
So
是
you know, like
佛法里
example,
面
like if you
的
want
修
to
持是最重要的。
build something
如
or
果
you
你
want to do
想要
something, from the
做
basic, you should start it
一件事
nicely,
情，
right? You should know the
那
basic
你应该
well.
从
So if
它
the
的基础
basic
开
is
始，基
good
础要
and
非
it's
常的
well
好。
done,
如果
means
基
that
础
once
是
it's
好的
when
话，
you reach the higher level, it will be
那
much easier
你
for you
到
guys to
比较
understand,
高阶
much
层的
more
时
easy
候
for
就
everything.
会更加容易了，
And also
而且更容易
myself,
了
I'm
解，
also a
更
student,
轻
and
而易举。
here
那
out
我
here
自己
today
也
we
是，
have many friends joining us, and some
今
must be new
今天
to
有很
this,
多
but
法友
I am sure most
参
of
与，那是
friends
很
here
多
are
也
like
是新，
senior
这个佛法里面
senior
是
friends who
比较
knows
新的，
more
我
than
有那
me,
但是也有
and
是
so
比
it
较
will be just a reminder for those who have
老练
already
的这
heard
些
about this
法友们，
topic from other
但是大
Rinpoches
家
or gurus, and just
对这个
small
主题呢，
advice
可
to
能
the
都
to
有点
those who
熟
are
悉，因
new
为
here today.
可能从
And
其他人
so
前面听过了，但是今天
so
也
there are
是有
4
很多
thoughts which
初
turns
入
the
门的
mind,
法友，
and
所以
that
我觉
is
得
first
还是
it
可
is
以
the
讲讲。
precious human life, and second it is the
这4种
impermanence,
转性思维，第
and
一个
third
就
it
是
is
人
karmic
生难得，
cause and
第二
effect,
是无常，
and fourth
第三
is the
是
defect of samsara.
业与因果，第
So
四是轮回的破坏。
why is human life precious, right? So we
为什
all
么
say like
人
human
生是
life is
这
very
么样
precious,
的
but then we say, and how come there are
难
so
得
many
呢？我
humans
们都
here?
说人
If
生很
it's
难得，
precious, then it should be very
人
rare,
又
right?
有人会说，
But
那
it's
可是
like
有这么多人，有什么
example,
了不起，有什
how
么
to
难
say
得呢？
it is precious
比如
because
说，
example as an
怎么说
iPhone.
呢？
So you know the iPhone is very
就
precious,
像
right?
是
And it's
iPhone，
really hard to get
iPhone
also.
是
But
很
once
珍
you
贵
have
的，
it,
因
you
为
have to
很难能够
use
买
it
得
with
到。
care
但是，
and
一旦
love,
有了，
because if you
就是要
sometimes
好
like
好的
mistakenly
去
you drop it or you
小
throw it,
心的
then
用
it
它。
might get
有时候，
broken or
比如说
something.
你
So same goes for the human
掉地
life.
上，
It's very
也许就会
precious, and once
破
you
了。
get it, you have
所
to
以，
use
人
it
生
for a
真
nice
的
and
是非常的珍贵
better
的。
way.
获了这个
And
珍贵人生呢，
it's
就要
also
好好
very
的
easy to
用它。
lose, so you have to be very careful with it,
但
right?
虽然得了这个人生呢，
So
也很
if
容
I
易会失去的。
give an example, like wow, like example of how precious is human life.
如果我
So
举个例子
there
来
in the
说，
sutras of
人生
Buddha,
是怎么样
the
的珍
Buddha
贵呢？
himself he has
在
said.
佛经里面，
So imagine this
也曾经说
whole
过，
world as an
他说，
ocean,
如果你
right?
想象整个
So like it will be really big,
世
right?
界
So big.
如果是一个
And
海洋的话，
then
非常大的海洋的话，
inside that ocean there's one turtle who is
在这个
blind
海洋里
and
面
cannot see.
有一只
In
海龟，
such big ocean,
它
there is
是
only one turtle and also who is
瞎眼的，所以看不到东
blind.
西。
And top of the ocean there is a wood
那在
floating on the top
海
of the
面上，
ocean. In the
有一
in
块
the
木
middle
头，
of the wood there's a small hole.
这个木头的中间
Every
是
year,
有一个
once a
小
year,
小的
the
洞。
turtle comes
每
the
年
ocean.
这
Like
只
once a year he comes out one time.
盲
So the time he
龟，就是瞎眼的龟，
out
它会
and
头会
like will
伸出
his
这个海
head
面
be able to stuck
一
inside
次。
the hole? Like it's really
那
it's also not
有一
impossible,
次
right? Because
刚刚
sometimes
好，
it
它
may,
升起
but
头的
sometimes
时
it
候，
won't. So it's like
就
this
刚
is
刚好
very
呢，
difficult because
头就
there's
伸进这个
wind
小小
blowing
木
from
头里面
all
的洞了。
four directions. So
这个
sometimes the
几率是
wooden
非
would
常
be
小
taken
的
to，air,
但也
let
不是完
let
全
snow
不可
fall.
能，
So it like
因为
it's
这一块
really
木头
really
它也不
hard,
是
but you cannot say it's
不
not
动的，它是会
possible.
不断
I
的
mean not
飘来
impossible
飘
also,
去
right?
的。
So but the,
所以
to
虽
get
然
a
不是
human
完
life
全不可
is
能，但是
more
几
difficult
率很
than
小。
this one. So
要获
than
得
this
人生的
example.
话呢，那比这种
Then if
这个
you
沙眼
like
的乌龟呢，把
say
头伸出
like
来，刚
the
好呢伸到这个
majority
洞
of
里面，
human,
木头
actually
洞中的
nowadays
洞
we
的
say
机会
like there's
那
what
更加的
7
微
billion
小。
people in this world, and
就
we're
像
like
我们
wow,
说，
that's so much, that's a lot. But
现在
actually
的
it's not
世界呢，
much, you know.
有
So there is
70
an
亿的人
example
口，
given
现在
by
其
the
实是
Buddha.
80
So
亿。
like imagine this whole world
但
as
是
a
佛陀说，
pile of
譬如说，如果
dust, right? Pile of
这整个世界呢，
dust, and you take a when you are
都是
single nail full of
灰尘，
dust from that pile of dust.
然后
And
你
there'll
的
be a
手指
like
甲里面的这个
how to say there will be a little bit of
里
dust
面呢
here,
都
right?
是有这
So
个
that
这个
is
灰
the
尘。
number of human
那
beings
手指甲里面的灰
that
尘呢，
exist in this world. you know.
譬如
And
说
the
就是现在我们这个
rest
世
of
界
the
里面的人的
the pile of
数目
the
那么多，
dust are the
而
the
这
sentient
整
being
个
of the
世界
lower
的
realms. You know, we
灰
have the
尘
three lower realms, right? The hell, the
就
animal,
等于
and
是
the
三恶道的
the hungry ghost or the
众生
pretas.
那么
So
多，
like
就是说比例上
that's
说，
like how less we are. But in nowadays we say we
这
are
就
like
是
7 billion
我
or
们可以
something.
知
It's
道
like it's a lot, right? But actually it's not so
地狱道的
much.
众生就像地球
So
上的灰尘那
but
么多，而
then
人类的众生呢，就
as I
是
said earlier
像
that the human
手指
life
中
is
的灰尘这么多，所以
very
人
hard
生
to
呢
get, but
是非常的
it
珍贵
won't
的。
take much to lose it or like destroy it, right? So
一旦
not
我们
only
得到
getting
了
a
这个
human
人
life
生呢，
is enough. You
却
need to have
很
the
容易就会失去的。
you need to
所以不只是
you have to be not
只是得一个
born
人的身体
into
而
the
已，
eight
而且
states that lack
也
of
要
freedom.
有所谓的
So
八
there are
无，
eight
不
states.
要
Like if you are
有
born into
这个
those eight
八
states,
种
that
无
means
暇。
that you won't be able to do
如
or
果这
practice
八种
Dharma.
无暇
So I'm going to
的
say
情况
an
的话呢，
example
就
in
是
sorry, in Tibetan
没
we
有办
say
法
it's
修持佛法。
Mikombe Nege.
所以在
So
藏文
which
里
is the eight states
我
that
们
lack
说是米
freedom.
空北类，
Mikomba in
就是
Tibetan means
八种无暇。
not to be free.
米
So
空吧，
from the word
藏文的
itself,
意思
it
就是
shows
说
that
无
what
暇，
it
也就是
means,
说
right?
没有闲暇的意思。
So those eight states are, the first one is hell being.
所以这八种无
So
暇
if you are
呢，第一个
being
就是
born
地
in the
狱。
hell realms, then
如
you
果
won't be
你
able to practice
投
or
生到
you won't
地
be able to
狱，
hear Dharma
就没有办法
because you
修
yourself
行，
will
也
be
没有听
suffering
不
a
到
lot.
佛法，
You'll be suffering the
而且会无限
the
的
hot
痛苦，
hells and the cold hells and without
热
any
苦、
sightless break,
冷
right?
冰
So
冷的
like
苦
every
苦，
time you'll be having
没
suffering
有
from the
片
hell
刻的
realms and all the
休
karmic you
息。
have caused. And so in the hell realm,
在
it's not like if you get
地狱
too
道
much
众生
tortured and
之
you
所以到地狱去，都是
died
因为
and
他
it's
们的
finished, no. And you
业
will
力的
again
缘故。
like reborn at the same place.
嗯，
And again
在
you'll
地
be
狱里
having the
面呢，
same
因
suffering.
为非常苦，
So
就
example, we say that
苦到
one
死了，
day
死了以
in
后
the
马
hell
上又
realm
重
is
生，
1
又
year
是
in
在
the
地狱
human
道里
life.
面
So
生
you
生
can
死
imagine
死
how long
不
is
断
that. So sometimes like you'll be born in the
所
hell
以
realm for like 500 years. So you can imagine how long that's gonna be, right? And
在
that's
地
the
狱
first
道
one. Then the
那
second one
我
is
们的一年也就是
hungry
地狱的
ghosts,
11年，
or
所以可
I
以
can say
想象那是多
pretas.
久的
So if you
时
are
间。
being born into the realm of hungry ghosts, then you won't be able to practice Dharma because you will be having the
对
suffering
不
of
起，
hungerness
反
and
过来，
thirsty.
地狱里
So
面的一年就是我
you'll
们人类
always
的
be like
11
busy
年的时
finding
间，所以
food
也
or
是非
water,
常久远
and
的。
that will be
而他
also
们是
like
在里面有500年的时
very
间。
difficult to get
那过
because
来
of
就
your
是
karma.
恶鬼道众
So
生，
what
经常是
what
饥
you
渴的状态之下，
get to drink is
这
the
也是他
speed
们的
that we
业力
people
所导
throw,
致
right? Like some of the people that, especially in India, they speed a lot in the roads, right? So yeah, so those are the only thing that
比如
the
说在
hungry
印度
ghosts
很多
can
人超车，
drink, and the how do you call that? And the snorts are
那
the only
在
things
开
that
车
they
的时
can
候他
eat.
们会吐痰。
So that's their
那
karma. So like
地
if
狱
you are
这个
born in the
恶
hungry
鬼众
ghosts,
生
then
呢，
you
他们
won't be
所能
able
够
to
吃就
practice
是
Dharma
人
because
吐
you are
出的痰，其
being
他都
too busy
吃不到。
suffering from your hunger and thirst.
所以，
And the third one is
因为
the
恶
animal
鬼众
realm.
生呢
So
是
if you are being born
极
in the
为
animal
的
realm, you won't be able to
饥
practice
渴，所以呢是没有办法修
Dharma
持佛法。
because you are
再过来就是畜
ignorant
生，
and you are too dull that you do not
因为畜
understand
生
or
道的
know
众
anything.
生是非常的愚痴，
So
所
and also
以
you
什
have
么
the
都
suffering of
没
being
有办法
eaten by
去做
something
了解，
which is bigger than you
而
and
且
all,
呢
right?
经常都是
So that's
会
the
担
third one.
心被其他
And the
的
fourth
众
one
生
is
呢、其他的
to be
畜生呢所
born at a place where
攻
the
击、
Buddhism has
所
spread,
吃掉，
like where the
然后过来就是
Buddhism
人
has
类。
spread are small and the place where it is not are
那人类
extendingly
呢
numerous,
在我们地球上，
So it means like to
这个
born where
佛
there
法
is
呢，它只
to
是
born to a place
在
where the
某些
Buddha's
地方
teaching has been not
是
been
盛
heard,
行的，
you know.
所以要生
So
到一个
to be
佛
born
法
in
盛
such
行、
place, if you have
有
been
佛法
born
的地
there,
方
you
呢，
won't be
是
able
不
to
容易的。
practice Dharma because there
如果
is
是
no
即使是
like
生
there
在
is
地球
no
上，当时
not
生在一
even a
个
word of
没有
Dharma
佛法的
out
地
there.
方，
And the fifth one is
根本
the
就没有
long
一字一句的佛
without
法
of desire.
听不到，
So
那也是
we say of now how
没有
come
办
like
法修持
that
佛法。
is one of the
再来就
place
是
which you
阿
shouldn't
修
want
罗道。
because the God realm
我们
means
说我
something
们也
which we
不
all
应
want, right? Because
不
we
希
say
望
it's
修到阿
one
修
of the
罗，
higher realm, but it's not that because if you are born
它
in
是
such
属于上三
place,
道，是善
you
道的。
will have too much
但是如果
happiness and
生
you
在
have everything
这个阿修
that
罗
you
道的话，
forget to practice Dharma.
或是天道的
You
话
want
呢，
to eat something,
就
you just
是
think of it, it
太
will
想
come.
天
You
福
want
了。
to go somewhere, you just think of the place, you are there.
那
It's
因为
like you
太
get
快
too
乐，
much
想
happiness
要
and
吃
too
什么
much
就有什么，想要
everything
到
you
哪
want,
就
so
马上
that
就
you
到那
get
里，
distracted by
是
your
因为太
attachments.
快乐
So
了，
you won't
想
be
要
able
什么
to
就有
practice
什么，
Dharma. And
所
even
以
same goes for
就
us.
没有办法修持佛法。
Sometimes when we are really enjoying
就
our day
像
or
我
we're
们也
having
是一
some
样，
good times,
有
we
时
won't
候我
remember
们
to practice Dharma, right? We'll be
在
busy enjoying or
这个世界呢，
like
就
doing
是
other things, right?
就是
So
很享
that's
受
the
某些
fifth
东
one.
西的
And
话，
the sixth
你
one
就不会
is
想到要修持佛法。
the sixth one is to have wrong views about the Buddha Dharma.
再过来6种
means like to
胡侠，就是对佛
like
法有邪
extreme
见，
views and those who are naturally dislike the Dharma have wrong views, something like that, right?
就是
That's
对
the
佛
sixth
法
one.
有
And the
非常
seventh one
极
is
端的
to be
错误的见
born
解。
at a place where,
第
for example,
7
like right now,
就是
there's
生
many
在，
eons, right?
比
So
如
right
说
now,
现
example,
在
we
我们
say
有
this is the eon of the, we
我
say
们说有
take
劫，
it as the
那我们现在
how to
这个
say
劫
the
呢
bright eon. So this is a time where all the 1002 Buddhas
是
will
一个
come and
善
be
劫或是
right
贤
now
劫。
the
这些
Buddha
贤劫里面呢
Shakyamuni
是有1000位
legacy is
佛，
going on and we can hear the
释迦牟尼
teachings and
佛
also we have many gurus and all,
是其
right?
中的一
So
位
but
佛。
there will
然
be
后
an
在这
eon
个
which is
时
known
候，
as
我们
the
有很多上
dark
师等
eon.
等，
So like that time there will
可
be
是
no
也有所谓
Buddha
的
coming into this
所谓的
world.
黑暗的劫。
And if there is
在
no
这些
Buddha,
黑暗
then
的劫
there is
中呢，是
no
没有佛陀会出
teachings and
现。
nothing. So if you are being
如果
born in
没有
such
佛陀出
eons, then
现，
you
就不
won't
会
be
有
able
佛
to
法。
practice
如果
Dharma,
是生
right?
在这种
And the
劫
eighth
里
one
面，
is called
就听不到
the
佛法。
Trump.
第8个无暇呢，
So in Tibetan we say Kukpa, right? Kukpa means actually in Kukpa there is two
就
meanings.
是藏文就是
So
古
one
巴，
means
古巴
the
其
one who
实
cannot talk, and
是
one
2种
means
意
who is
思。第一个是哑
mentally
巴，
some having a mentally illness. So it doesn't mean the one who
第二个
cannot
是
talk because people who cannot talk they can
等于
understand
是
everything,
智
they can
障
do
吧。
everything. The only thing they can't do is they cannot talk, right? But still they can read from their mind
所
and
以
eyes and they can understand
哑
everything.
巴的话
But
呢，
here that
他们
means
是没有
the
办法
one
说话，
who
但
is
是都
having a
可以了
mentally
解，可以
illness.
听得到。
So when
但是另外呢，就
when a
是
person has a
如果
mentally
是智
illness,
障的
then
话呢，
he won't be able to understand each and everything, right?
就没有办
so
法
like to not to be born in all those
了解很多东西。
into the
所以我
eight
们希望
states.
是
So
不会
those are the eight states
生在
which
这
you shouldn't
8种
be
无暇的
born in. If
情
you
境
are
之
born
中。
in such in one of those states, then
如
you
果
won't
生
be
在
able to
8
practice
暇其
Dharma.
中之
So
一，
that's
就没有办
it.
法修持佛法。
And next, we have the 5 internal resources and
接
the
下来
5
是
external resources.
有所谓的
Those are the things which you
10
have
种
to
圆
have
满，有内圆满，
if you are
5
being born
种
in
内
such
圆满
human
跟
life.
5种外圆
So
满。
the 5 internal resources are first you
5
have
种
to
内圆满
obtain a
是
precious human life.
首
If
先
you are not being
要
born
先
in this
有
world, then
一个
how
珍贵的
can you
人
practice
生。
Dharma, right? So
如
first you have
果
to be a
没有
human
生
yourself.
下
You
来
have to be
你
born
就没有
into a
办法
human,
修行，所以
opposite of
先
the
要
8
生
states
成一个
that
人。
lack leisures, right? And second, you should be
然后
born
呢
in
是
a central
生
country.
下来之后呢，
The
没有
country means
8种无
like
暇
a
的
place
情
where
况。
the Buddha teaching is still
第二
going and it is still flourishing.
就是佛
So
法
like
还
to
住
be born
世，
in such countries. And the third one is
所以生在有佛法的地方或是国家。
and the third one is
第
how
3
to say you have to be born with all the facilities, not like you have been born deaf or dumb or
第
you
3 呢
have
就
been
是
born
五官
blind
俱
or
全，
without arms
不
or
是
like not like
身
that.
为
You
一
have to
个
be born with full
眼盲、
like
耳聋，
how to say with full
或是没办法
facilities.
讲话。
And the fourth one is
第4
you shouldn't be born into into a example like into a wrong default. Example like you have been born as a woman and you have
是生
been
在
born to a central
一
country
个
and you have all your
情
facilities,
况不
but
对的
you
地
have been
方，
born
据
to
说
a
之前的
livelihood
几个条件都
which
有了，
like from the
但是
it's
呢，
your how to say it's your daily earns that you have to do. If you don't do it, then you won't be able to feed yourself or feed your family. So let's say example to be born into a family of a
譬如说，如
butcher.
果是
So if you are being
生
born
在
into
一
a family
个
of a
屠
butcher,
夫
you
的
have
家，
to so you have to like
如
carry
果
your
是一个
family
屠夫的
work,
家
like
的
you
话呢，
have to
就
kill
一
animal,
定
you
要
have to
做
like
家里这
kill
杀生
other
的事情，
sentient beings. That means so like to born in such things. So to not to be born
所
in such
以
things.
就是生在一
And
个
then the fifth one
错误
is
的生计这样
you
的一个家。
have to
第
how
五
to
呢，
say you have to have faith in the three jewels or have faith in the
第
Buddha
五就是
teaching
要
and
对三宝
other
有
things. So
信
three
心，
jewels is
对佛陀的教
how to
法
say
有信心。
as we are all Buddhists, so I'm sure all of you know that being a
我们都
Buddhist,
是
you
佛
should
教徒，
know
所以大家
the
知道，
main thing is the three
什么
jewels, right?
是
So the great Atisha also
三
said
宝，
that
三宝
the
是
difference
最主
between
要的。
Buddhism
阿
and
底峡尊者也
non-Buddhism is
说，
the refuge,
嗯
right? The refuge in the
嗯，
three jewels.
佛教
So
徒跟
since
非
here,
佛教
you
徒
know,
的
the
主要
fifth
的
one
分别，也
says
就
about
是
the
是不
faith. So
是
I thought I would tell a story
信
about
三宝。
like about the faith. I'm sure maybe most of you must have heard it before, but I'm gonna say
我
it
常
one
都
more.
喜欢
So for those
讲
who
这
have
个
not heard it,
这个故
so
事。我说了很多遍了以前，但是我
I
好
think
像
this is not
可能有人没
some
听过，
kind
我
of
再说一次。
fairy tales. Okay, it's something which
我
has
想这也
happened
不
in the
是一个
past
什么
centuries.
嗯
So in Tibet,
一
there
个
was a
就是
mother and a son. So the son
某
was a
人所捏造的故事，而
merchant.
是
He was a
我觉得这是
businessman.
证明是一个历史故
So
事。
he has to go
过
every
去呢，
year
就
to
有一个商
India
人，
for his business, for his
每年
work.
他就必须去印度
So
去
one
做
day
生意。
his mother told him that, son, so you have to
有
go
一
to
天，
India
他妈
every
妈
time,
跟
right?
他说
And
你
so as
既
you
然是
know,
每
the
次都
India
要
is
去
very
印度，
famous for the
你
teaching
知
of
道
Buddha.
印度
And
是一个
so since you do, you
有
won't
佛法的
have
地
time to
方，
learn anything, but please bring me something
那你要
which
做生意，
belongs to
虽然
the
没有时间去
Buddha.
学
Example,
习
like
任
his
何佛法，
clothes
但
or
是
like
至少
some of
你
his
回来时候
textbook
呢，
or something like
你
that.
要
Just
带回
please try to
这
bring
个能
something
代
for
表
me. And he said,
佛陀
and he
的
accepted
东
it. He
西，
said,
不
okay.
管是佛陀的
And
法
then
义
the
的一
son
小
went to
片，或是其他
India
的东
and
西。
he did his work, his
所
business,
以这个儿
everything.
子呢，
But then
就
he
到了印度，
forgot to
然
bring
后做
that
他
and he
的
came
工
back
作，他
home
的生意。
empty-handed.
但是呢，
And again,
他
his
忘了呢，
mother
带
was a little
他
bit
妈妈所
disappointed.
交
And
代的
he
东西，就是
did
代表
that for
佛陀
many
的东
times.
西，
He went back to
所
India
以就
again
空
for
手
his
而
work,
回。
came back empty-handed.
然后
And one
每
time
次
now
去
the
呢
mother
都
got
忘记，说去了好几
a
次，然
little
后
bit
回来都
sad
是
and
空
angry.
手
Then
而
she
回。
told him,
有一
now
次，
this
他的
time
母
if you
亲就
don't bring me
有
anything,
点伤
I
心
will
了，
kill myself
就说
right in
这
front
次
of
如
you.
果你
And
不
the son got a
不
little bit
带东
scared.
西
He
回
said,
来，不
okay,
带佛
this
陀的
time
东西回来，
sure I
我
will
就
bring
在你
something.
面前自杀。
So again,
是
he
吧？孩
went
子
to
就说
India for his
好
work
好
and
好，我一定
everything.
会带回来。
And he
那
came
他又
back
去印度
empty-handed,
了，
this user.
然后回来
So
又是忘记了，然
then
后又
when
空
he
手
was
而
about
回。
to reach his home, then he remembered his
然后他快要到
mother's
家的
words.
时候，他才
And
想
if
起
he
来说
didn't bring anything
母
this
亲
time,
要他
she's gonna kill herself. And
带
he got so stressed
佛陀
and
代
so
表佛的东
like
西，
he wasn't,
所以他
he
就
didn't know what
哎
to
呀，
do only. And
心
he
里面
kept
非
looking
常
around.
的难过，
Suddenly
是
he
不知道怎么
saw a
办，
corpse of a
然后
dog.
到处
And he went to
去
the corpse of
找，
the
后来
dog
看
and
到
he
呢，
plucked out the dog teeth and
一只
he wrapped them in
已经
very
死掉的狗，
expensive
然后就把
how to
狗
say
的那个
silk.
牙齿
Since
把
he
它拔
got
下
back,
来，
he got
然
many
后
silk with them.
用
And
一
he
块
wrapped the
很
teeth in one of
名
the
贵的这个
most
丝
expensive
绸的
silk.
布把它
And
包
he
起
went
来，
home. Once
然
he
后
reached home, he told his
他
mom,
就
okay, mom, this time
回
I
家
got
的。
you the,
到了家以后，他就跟他说
how to say,
妈，我
um,
这次呢，就
the
把你要的
a
东
very
西带回
precious
来了，
and important thing of the
这
Lord
是
Buddha.
非
And
常
the
珍
mother
贵
was
的、
very happy and she
非
asked,
常
okay, tell me what have
重
you
要
got
的佛陀的东
for
西。
me? And he said,
母亲就
I've
很高
got
兴，
you you the teeth of the Lord
你带了
Buddha.
什么
And
呢
the mother was really happy.
儿子
Although
就
it was
说
not a real
我带了
Buddha
佛
teeth,
牙
it was
回来
just
了，
a
佛陀的牙
teeth of
齿。 虽然这是
dog, right?
一
But
只
then
狗的牙
the
齿，
mother has so
但
much
是
faith in it, then she
母
put
亲
it
呢，
straight to the shrine
是
room
相信
and
真的是
she,
佛牙，
you know,
所以
pray to
马
it
上
every
就
day and
把
like
这只
every
牙
time.
齿一
And
颗牙齿呢
suddenly one
供
day
奉在
when
佛桌上，然后每
the
天
son
呢，
and
每
mother
次
were
都是
together
非
in
常
another
虔
room, there
诚
was a
的
bright
对
light
着这
from
个
the shrine room.
这个牙齿呢
And when
来
they both went to check
做
and there
祈
was
祷。
relic
有一
being
次
born
从这
from the
个
dog's
牙
teeth.
齿呢
So
就放光，
as you all know that
母亲
the
去看，
teeth
结果
was
这
not
个
a
牙齿
real
呢真的
Buddha
是
teeth, right?
生
It
了
was
舍利了。
just a normal dog's
嗯
teeth, but the mother had
你们都知道，
so
这
much
只是
faith and belief in it
没什么
as
了
a
不起的
real
牙
Buddha
齿，
teeth.
是一只狗的
So
牙齿，但是因为
from
是母
that
亲的虔敬心，所以
reason, there was a
他
relic
真的以
born
为
from
是
that.
佛陀牙
So
齿，
that's
因
why
此
no matter what you do
就
and
生
what
出
you
了舍
practice,
利
you
了。
have to have
所以
faith
不
and
管你
belief in
做什
everything.
么，不管修什
And
么，
also,
一定要
as I
有
said
信
about the
心。
refuge, the three jewels, right, which are the Buddha,
我所说，
Dharma, and the Sangha.
这
So
个三宝就是
as
佛
like
法僧这
example,
三宝。
you can, how to say,
所以我们譬如说，
about talking about the faith. So there was two
这
people
边讲到
who
了
have the
是
same
信心
illness, okay? And
有2个人，
both of them
譬如
went to
说
the
他们
same
如果
doctor
是生同样
and
的
they
病，
showed the same
然后
doctor.
去同样的
And one
医
he
生，
has faith in the doctor as, okay, this doctor will cure me no
有一个
matter
病
what.
人呢，
But the
他对
other
这个
person was like,
医生很有信心，觉
I'm
得
not sure if
医
this
生一
guy
定
will
能
be
够治
able
他
to
的病。
cure me.
另外一个
Let's
就
see.
觉得
But
有
he
点
wasn't really sure about him and he
有点
really
犹
had
豫，
faith in him.
觉得
And after a
不知
few
道这个
months
医
of
生能不能
meditation
治
and
我的病。
everything, the
过了
person
几
who
个
had
月
faith in the doctor, he is
以后呢，
completely, he's
那个对
recovering.
医
And the
生有
other
信
one
心
who
的
doesn't
病
have
人呢，
faith
就
in the
完
doctor,
全
he's still
康
the
复了。
same,
另
no
外一个对
improvement.
医生
So
没有
that
信心的
shows
病人，
how
他还是
important the
生着
faith is,
病，
right?
所以这
Yeah,
就
that's
是
it.
表
That's
示
the
呢，信心是
fifth one
非
of
常
the
重
5
要的。
internet resources. Then
所以
second,
以上
that's
所
the
讲就
5
是
external
5种
resources, right?
所谓的内圆满，
So that is
现在讲的是5种外圆满。
first, the Buddha has to be come. So like also
首
there are
先，
many universes
佛陀
which have been
必须已
formed and
经
also
来到
have
这个
been
世间。
destroyed, and it's also difficult for a Buddha to appear even once. But however, in this age we have this eon we have the
除了
second
很多世界都是又
mini
生又
Buddha
灭，
appeared in this
然
age,
后
right? So
要
that's the
有
first
佛
one.
佛陀呢
The
出现的
appearance
时
of the
间，其实
Buddha.
是非常的
And also not
稀有
only
的，非常
like
不
the
容易。
appearance of the Buddha is enough, the Buddha has to
所以，
give
如果
teach,
佛陀已
teaching.
经出现世
And
间，这是
because
第
there
一
is
个
before
圆满。
so for
第
there
二
are
个
some Buddhas like
圆满就是
they
佛陀不
did
只是
not
来了，
like
而
they
且
did not teach Dharma even
他
once, even they
说了
appeared, but they
法
didn't
了。
really teach Dharma, right? So, but this
如果
time it's
佛
not
陀
like
已
that.
经
The
出
Buddha
现于
second
世间，
he
但是没有
appeared and he
说
also
法的
gave
话呢，
teaching.
那也就
And not only he
不圆
just
满。
appeared and gave
那是
teaching,
我们现在
the
这个时
teaching
代呢，
has
是
been
佛陀
remained
已经不
until
但
now,
来，而且
right?
也说法
And
的，
not only that,
而且到
but
现在都
we are
佛
like there's
法呢都
people
注释
who
的，
are following it, right? And
而
that's the
且还有
fourth one. Sorry, I just forgot the second
遵
number.
循
So the first one
佛
is
陀教法
the
的佛
Buddha
教
being
徒。
appeared.
所
And the
以
second one,
第一就
is
是
the Buddha's
佛
teaching.
出
And the
现
third
世
one
间，
is
第二是佛陀
the
有说
teaching
法
which
的，
have been
第
remained
三
till
就
now.
是
And the fourth one is
佛法
is
注
us,
释，
those who are
第
following
四就是不只是佛法注释，而且还
teaching.
到现
And
在
the
呢，都
fifth one
还有
is to
在
be
修行佛法的
helpful
人。
for others.
第五就是
Means to be to have
对
bodhicitta
其他人
for
有
others.
帮助，也就是说对其他人呢有菩提心。
So as we say that, so now those are the 5 external resources.
所以我们说，
And
这
so
就是我
those
5
are
种
like total the
所谓的外
10
圆满。
resources which
所
you
以总
need
共有
if
10
you're being
圆满。
born as a human life. So if you are being
所以我
born
们作为
without
人
being
要
born into
具
the
有
8th
这
state,
10
and
种
also
圆
you
满。
have this 10
如果
resources,
生下来之后
that means you are you have the
没有
perfect
这
human life,
8种
precious life. So as
具有
us,
8种
so
有
as
暇，然
all
后
of
这
us who are
10种圆
watching
满就
here
是一个
this
珍贵
today,
的
so
人生。
we have this. I mean, we have this
是一
precious
个圆
mind,
满的
right?
人生。
So
所以
we shouldn't
大家在
waste any time
看
in
这个
our
教
daily
法
life,
的
or
人呢，
we
都是
shouldn't
具
be
有 8种有暇跟10种圆满的人。
more on practicing Dharma and
所以你
doing
们
more
应该
good merit, so
更
we can
加
make a good
专
use
注
of
的
it. For
来修
example,
持
as I
佛法，
said earlier, that
而且好好的利
it's
用
given that is
这
same
珍
as
贵
an
的人生。
iPhone, so that it's hard to get but easy to
就
lose.
像我刚才
Then
说的，
once you have it, you should
用
make a
iPhone 的
good
例
use
子，
of it, right? If not,
不容
then
易得
it's
到，
really
一旦
how
得
to
到了
say,
就好好的
it's
用它，
really disappointing.
嗯，
So
不然的话呢，就是
that's
很令人失望的。
so that's the first one. The first the
所以这是
how to say
有
the
关
first
第一个转性的思
achievement.
维，
And even the
也就是
from the text of the
人生的珍贵。
of the Mahamudra, the what forgot the text by the Lama Lodro Lhamo, the torch of true meaning. There he said that first meditate on this precious human
在
body.
掌光
So
多周太爷
difficult
所
to
写
gain,
的两
so
义
easy
句
to lose.
里面
So
说
as I
到，
said, it's so difficult to
这
gain, but
个
it's easy
珍
to
贵的人
lose.
生是
But
非
this
常的
time
难
I
得到，
shall
但是
make
非
it
常容易
meaningful.
失去。
How to
所以
make it
这一次
meaningful?
我应该让
So
它
like how to make
具有意
meaningful now?
义。怎么
So
样让
how
它
to
具有
make
意
it
义
meaningful
呢？
means not like you have to, like okay, I
让
have
它
to
具
take care
有
of
意
my
义，并
body,
不
I
是
have to
说，
start working out, I have to
我好
have
好的
good
这个
body shape. It's not like
去
that.
照顾
To
身
make
体
it
啊，
meaningful means not
去
only this
运
life, but
动啊，
also
等
in
你
your
让
other
身体
life,
更好啊，
So
不是这个意思，
so
不是
to
说
have
不只是让
other,
这
if
生
you
有
want
意
to
义，
be
而是
born
让
again
来
in this
生
precious
也
human
非常
life, in
好。
your other life, then there's
如
only
果
one thing
你
which can help
在
you
来
do
生
that.
也
That is
想
to
要
practice
获得一个珍贵的人生的话呢，
Buddha's
那是只有
teaching
一
or
个
practice
方
Dharma.
法，那就是去
So
受
that
持
is
佛
what
法。
you all should have in mind. So now we should, I'll go to the second one, so which is the impermanence, right?
现在
So impermanence,
我们
that
再
is
说第二种
what
转性思维，就
we
是
know
无
every
常。
time, but we don't really care about it, right? So even in
这我们
this,
都知
I
道
would
无常，
say,
但是我们
so
好像
right
漠不
now
关
here
心。
also, we are all together now, but who
是
knows,
说现
like
在我们都
if
在一起，但是
tomorrow we
谁知
still will be
道
alive or not, right? Really,
是
like
不
we
是明
cannot
天还
say
能够在一
anything
起？
because it's impermanence.
我们不能说
So
什么，因为
the
是无
life is
常的，
impermanence. That's why you shouldn't waste any time, and you should
生命是无
always
常的，所
practice
以
or
我们
start
不要
practicing Dharma
浪
now.
费时间，
So
应该要好好
how
修持
to
佛法。
like think about impermanence? First, how to say,
那怎么样去思
reflect
维
that
无常呢？
nothing
首先，
lasts, everything changes.
我们要想，
For example,
没
like
有
since you
一
are
件事物
born
是
until
永久
now,
的，
so
都是不
example,
断在
as
改
for
变
me,
的。
I'm like
譬如说，我
almost
们可以
now
想想，
24.
从
So
生下来到
since
现
I'm
在，
born
比
until
如说
now,
我
there's many things which
几
has
乎
been
是24
changed
岁
right in
了，
front of my eyes, right?
很
In my
在这么多
hometown
年
also,
之中，
and also like I've been in
很
Rinpoche
多
for
事
the
情都
past
产生
18
变
years.
化的。
In
不
all
管
those
是在我的
years,
家
I've
乡，
seen
或
lots
是
of
荣德
changes.
寺，
So those are
我在这里已
impermanence,
经
right?
18
It's
年了，一切都是
the
无常
change
的，
that we see right in front of ourselves.
在眼前所
Even
看
for
到
all
的
of
种
you
种的
others,
变化，
you
甚至
I'm sure
你
you
们
also have
所谓的
noticed a
人
lot
呢，
of changes in front of you all
也
also.
都
So
发
that's the
现
same
了，
thing. And then think of like
周
how
遭
many
的各
others
种
have
都有很多的变
died
化。
that you know. Example, like so last few years we
还
had
有
hard time
我们
during
所
the
认识的
pandemic,
人，
right? And we know
有多
how
少
many
人
people have
是
died in this world.
都经历很
And
多
also
变
how
化。譬
many
如说
people
这
that
几
we
年
know and those
疫
who
情
were
的
close
关
to
系，
us have died.
很多人
So
经历
from
了很
that
多
you
的
can
变
see
化，
that it's
经历死
impermanence,
亡，
right? So you
这我
cannot
们都是
like
亲
you
眼
cannot
看到的、知道的。
predict that you won't die or you will live long.
我们没有办
Even
法
those who are really strong, even those who are
预
famous
料我们
actors,
什么时候
even
会
those who were
死亡。
like the famous modelists, they also like
其
passed
实
away
是
during the COVID, right?
很有
So
名的
nothing
人，
is permanent.
很有权
And
势的
then
人，也是
there's
在
and one more
疫
thing
情
about
的期间，
impermanence. There's
也
many
有
causes
些
of
人也是死亡的。
death again and again. So because
然
our
后
life
死
is
亡
like
的原因
it's
呢有
really
很多，
how to say it's really easy to lose. Example, our life is like a
在我们的生命之中呢，
bubble,
我们
a
生命是
water
很容易就会逝去的。
bubble. When there's a
生
water
命就
bubble, you
像
just
水泡一
how
样，
to say you just blow
有
and
当有一个水泡的时候呢，你随便一
water
吹，
bubble would break,
它就
right? So
破了。
it's that easy to break or lose. It's really
所
really
以是
easy.
很
And
容
also
易
there is
就
not
失去了。
so many. There is no any like cause to stay long or live longer, but there is many causes
然
of
后要
or
长寿
reasons
的
to
方法
for
呢
the
不多，
death.
可
Example
是
like
会导
house
致死亡的
collapsing or
原
like
因呢是
building
非常的多。
destroying or like buildings getting
比如说
caught in fire, rock falling down from mountains, and
房
you
子失
like
火
under
了，
it,
或
and
是
how to say the
山上的
landslides,
石
and like
头
there's
有
many
这个
things which can cause
落
the
下来
death
了，
again
或
and
是坍
again, right?
方
So that's all
等
impermanent.
等等等。
And
所以
one more thing is
这些
what will
事情呢
happen
都
at
不
the
能
time
发
of
生，都有
death
可能导致死亡。
when you are.
然
So
后我要
sometimes
想想，
you don't even
我
have
们
time
死
to think
亡
that now this is my
的时
last
候，我们面临死
moments.
亡，
Now
我们
I'm
会想，
about to die. You just don't know when it will come. But
我
some
现在
people
要
they
死
get
了，
sick and they get old and then they die. At that time,
我现在要
time
死
of
了，
the
这种情
like
况是
when
很
you
少的，
know that this is
大部
your
分都
last
是
moment in this world,
呃
that
不
time,
容易发生
so
的，大
what
部分都是
you have to think. Then
嗯
what
迷
is
迷
the
糊糊就
thing
死
that
了。
will help you in that time and also after
然
you
后
pass away
我
or
们在
after you
临终的
die?
时候，
There's only one thing which can help you during that time and also which can help
只
you
有
after you die. So
只
that's
有
the Buddha
一个东西
teaching,
可以帮
right?
我们，
So if you have
然后也可以帮
practiced
我们
well
死
in your
后
life, if you have done
的
lots
来
of
生，
good
那
merit,
就
if
是
you have earned lots of virtues in
佛
your
法。
life, then
你如果
when your life
在
comes to
生
an
的时
end,
候
you don't have
不
regret
是一
that
个
okay,
善人，
I
你
haven't
不
done
是一个
this.
修行人，
You can have
那
a
么
peaceful
在临终的时候
that
就
thinking
会
I have done all the things which I need to do. Now I'm
后
ready to
悔，
go for another
然后
adventure.
会想，
I'm just kidding. So like I'm
真的是好
ready
后悔。
for like whatever the next thing
但
might be,
反
right?
正如果一生
So
都做
like
的
that.
都是善事，都是修行，
And
他就会觉得，
then
我觉
the
得准备
other
好了，
there are like
可
other
以
reasons that you have
死
to
了。
know that is if you are being born, then you have to
另外就
die,
是，如
right? So
果
there's a saying in Tibet and it goes
只
like
要有生
if
下
you're
来
being
就一
born,
定
you
会
have to
死，
die. If you earn something, you have to lose it someday. If you
所
meet
以在
someone,
西
one day
藏
you have to
就
get
有句
separated.
有
So
话
it's
说，
all the
有
karmic
生
and
就有
the
死，
impermanence. And
有聚就有
that's
散，
like so if you are born, you have to die. And there's no age that
所以有
you
生就
can
有
say you
死，
will die, right? There's no such thing that you can say, okay, now I still have
所
5
以
more years, or I still
没
have
有
10
人
more
可以
years, or
说，
like I will live until I'm 90 years old,
我
or
不会
like
死，
something
或
like
是
that. You
说
cannot
我一定会再
predict.
活个
So you
5
never
年，
know
或
when it will
是
come. And
几
there's
十
no
年，
age.
或是我的话，
So, as
我
a normal
100
human
岁，
being,
没有人可
our
以非常
parents
肯定
they
的这么说。
tell us that okay, from this age to this you have to study in school. This age to this you have to go to college. This age you have to
那
get
我们
married. This age
在
you
一
have to
生之
start
中呢，
working. This age you have to
从
start
几岁到几岁
your
呢，就去
like
上学；
family
到
and
几岁几
everything.
岁要
So
去
there's an age for all
工
this,
作，
but
然
there's
后几
no
岁
such
要
age for
到几岁
that
是
like
适合
okay
结
now
婚的
this
年龄
age
等等。
is your final age, so
这是
you
我
have
们
to
好像有这样的
practice
说
Dharma.
法。
There's no such thing as that. So you have to practice Dharma always whenever you get time, right? And
那
then when
至于
you
说法的
die,
话，
there's
修
nothing you
行
can
佛法呢
take.
是没
There's
有
only
所
one
谓
thing
应
which you
该
can
修
take
行
with
说
you
法最
is
好
the
的时候，
Dharma
我
and
们是应该一
all the
生不
good
断的
or the
一
merits,
直在修持佛
which
法，
good merits which you have earned, right?
然后一直到我们
And
死的
we
时
said
候，
there's
我
4
们就会把我
continents,
们
right?
所修的所有的
Which
善
is
的
Xia Lupa
跟着我们一
Po
起
Lo
带
Zhang
走。
Guling Lu Palang Chui Jiang Zamian to the east, west, north,
那我
south.
们知道这
Right
整
now
个
we're in
一
the
个宇宙
Lo
一个世界
Zhang
呢，
Guling, which is
是
the
有
earth,
所谓
right?
的4大
So
洲。
in the other
那我们现在是在南方的
continents except
南
Earth,
山部洲，
out there, you can
那其
know when
他
you're going
的
to die.
3个洲呢，
So like you can
就
know
是
your
那里的众生
lifespan,
呢，
like how
他
long you're
们
going to live.
会知道他
But
们
in Earth,
什么
it's
时候
not
会
there.
死
So，you never know
他们
when
知
you're
道
going
他
to
们的
die.
寿命。
Even
可
like
是我
some
们这个
small
地球的
baby
人
which
呢，
are
是
born
不知道自
today,
己的寿
after
命有
3
多
hours
久。
they stop breathing, or some like after a few weeks they stop
也
breathing.
许
So
今
there's like
天
there's no
本
lifespan
来
in
还好，
this
只有几个小时以后
Earth.
呢
So
就
like you cannot
停止呼吸了。
predict. And there is many
所以我们没有
cause
办法
for
预料，
death, but nothing to live. To live.
也有很多
As I
会
said
导
earlier,
致
there's so
死
many
亡
causes
的
for death,
原
but there's
因，
nothing which
但
you
是
can do
呢，
to
有
live
很
more.
少
If
能够
you
延
if
寿
you
的。
just got into a car accident and you're
方
about to
法。
die, but there's nothing which can make you alive again,
比如
right?
说，
So yeah,
你
like
如
there's
果
many
这个
cause for death, but
发
nothing
生
to
了
live.
这个
And
意
then
外事
no
件，
matter how many
然
friends you
后
have,
你
you
的
have
撞车
1,000
了，
friends, or you have
然
1,000
后
friends in
你
Facebook, or you have
你
million friends in
快要死了，
or
有
followers
几
in
乎是没有
Instagram or
方法
anything.
让你
But
能够
when you
延
die,
寿。
none of them will be able to help you in anything, right?
我们现
And
在
not
在好生的
only
时候，
those
可以
friends, but also this
玩很多东西，像
body which you have
Instagram 或
spent
是
your
其他的
entire
这些
life
东西，
together, you
但
won't
是
be
这些
able to
在我们时候
take
对我
it
们
with you,
一点都
right? So
帮不
those
上
friends are
忙。
nothing. Even this
即使我们有很多朋
body
友，
which
这
you
些
have
朋友
been
呢，
spending your
也
entire
在
life
时候带
together,
不
you
死的
won't be
时
able
候
to
呢，
take that
带不
out.
走的。
And also all the wealth or fame or everything you have earned will be
我
no
们任何
use
的财富、名誉，在
during
我们
the
时
time
候
of
是一
death.
点都没有用
So
处。
the only thing which will be useful
因此，
for
唯
at
一有
the
用
time
的，
of death
在
and
我
also
们
for the afterlife
死亡的时
is
候，
the Dharma.
然后
And
在我们的
that
来
means
生
like we should practice Dharma during our daily life,
就
not
是佛
only
法。
like, okay,
因此，我
if
们
you
不
are
只是
doing
在
some work
平
today or
常
you
应该
are
修持佛法，
busy, you will say, okay, I'll
不
do
只
it
是
tomorrow because today I'm
说，
busy. Or you will say like, okay, today we are having some picnic, so I'll
我们
practice
譬如说，有时候我们会说，
tomorrow.
我
Or
今天太
today
忙，
we
明天
have
再
a
修。
big
你
dinner
今
party, so I have
天
to go for that. So I
有
will
什么
practice it again tomorrow. So you like
很大
it's
的
not
午
like
餐
that,
宴
you know,
会，所
because
以
you are
明
not
天
sure that
再修。
if you'll be able to wake up again tomorrow morning or no.
我们不
So
能老
you
是
should
推
the
脱
main
拉，
thing about
因为我们真的不能
practicing
肯定
Dharma
明天是不是还是
is
活着。
you know how do you call that? To practice tolerance, if you stay high up in the mountain, then you won't know that you have,
比如说，
you know, like if you have
嗯，
destroyed your,
我们
if you
若
have really
是在
practiced tolerance, because there's no
高
one
山
there
上呢，
which you can practice. There is no one there to
自
shout
己
at
独
you.
自的闭关
There's no
修行，
one there to
没有
show you
人
anger.
呢
So
在
you
你
don't know
边，
that if you have achieved
在
the
你
Dharma.
身边，
Right? So same thing goes
所
for
以
the
你就不知道
practicing
你是
Dharma.
不是修得很好，
It's
因为
not
没
like
有
we
人
should
会惹
practice
恼你，
only
所以
during
你不
our
知道
free time, but
你
you should
修忍辱
practice
修
it
得多
during
好。
our busy life. So that's the main
所
challenge that
以
we should do.
我们不能
So
有任
that's
何
the
的托
second
辞
one.
说太忙。
I mean the
我们呢，
impermanence.
其实越忙呢，越是应该呢，用时间找出时间来
So the
修
third
持。
one
所以忙
is
其实是一个很好的修
cause
行
and
的环境。
effect. So that's also one of the most
第三个
important
思
things.
维
So
就是
example, cause and
业
effect
与
means
因
so
果。
if you plant an apple, you will get an apple, right? If you plant an orange,
像
you will get an orange.
你
If you plant
种
an
苹果树，你就得苹果；
papaya, you will get a
种橘子
papaya.
树，你
If
就
you plant an apple, you won't
种
get
橘
orange.
就会得
If
橘
you
子。
plant an
你
orange
如
and
果
you want
种
apple, you will get orange only. You won't get apple, right? So
凤梨，你就会
that's
得
how
凤梨。
our cause and effect
所以你若
works.
种苹果不
So
会
you
得
do
橘子，
something
你
bad
种
in your
橘子不会
past,
得苹果。
but then you
所
regret
以
it and you
因
want
跟果
something
是有
good
一定的关
and
系
you
的。
hope
比如
for
说你
that.
过去
That's not gonna
做
happen.
坏事的
You will
话，
get what
你
you
希
have
望
done
将来会有好
in
的
your
结果，
past,
这
what you
是
have caused,
不
right?
会发生
So
的，
that's the cause and effect.
因为这是有因
And
果的
then
关系。
as we are all human beings, so like no matter who you are, if you have been born as a human,
因为我们都
we
是
have the
人，
three poison in ourselves.
生
So
一个
those
人，
are, of
所以我
course,
们
the
都会有所
anger,
谓的
the
三
hatred,
毒，
the
三种毒，
and
就是
the
贪、
laziness, right?
嗔、痴
So
这三毒。
sorry, the anger and the laziness and attachment. So you have anger toward your enemies or those who are
所以我们有
enemy
嗔
to your
心，
close one or those who are enemy to yourself, and you have attached to your close ones and your loved one,
就是对
and
别人
then
呢发
to
脾
being
气
lazy
啊，
during
然后
practicing or
对一些
doing everything,
跟我们
right?
比较疏
So
远的人
that
就
are the
容易
three
有嗔
poison
心
that，you
然后
should
跟我们
try
亲近
to,
的人就是
you know,
就会
go away.
很有这个
And
贪
of
心
course you
或
cannot,
是
but you
执
should
着的
try
心。
to reduce it as much as you can.
所以
So
我们
talking
对
about the cause and
远近
effect,
亲疏
so
就
we
有分
know
别心，
you should
因
know
此
about
有
the
贪
10
嗔
unvirtuous action, the
贪
virtue and
心
the
跟嗔
non-virtues,
嗔
right?
心的
So
升起。
I'm sure many of you
所以我
must have
们对于
known,
什么是
I
善，
mean,
什么是恶
you
呢，
know about
应
this,
该
but I
要
would
有
like to
非
say
常
it
清
again
楚的
because
分
we may
别。
have some new, as I said earlier, we may have some new friends here, so I'm
因为
just gonna repeat it
今天
again for all of
的
them.
听众呢，可能有些是初
So the
学者，
first one is
所以
taking
我呢还再
life,
说一次，
right?
就是
Kill someone. That's the first one.
要讲什么叫
So
做
no matter like
呃
it's some something
不
smaller,
善业。
it's an
第一个
insect
就
or
是
it's something
杀生，
bigger than you, like an elephant or anything, or even it's a human being. If you kill it, you're gonna earn some bad
所以这所谓不
habits.
杀
Right?
生呢，不
And
是
the
只有
second one
不
is
杀人，也
stealing
不是
or
只有不
taking
杀
what is
大
not
动物，
yours.
譬如说
So
象、大
you
象，然后
goes
杀
out
小
somewhere,
小
eat
的虫就
something
可以，
good,
不
and
是的，
you
这
don't have the
不管它的身体大小都是
you don't
杀
have。the facilities to
第二
buy
呢，
it. Then what you do is you try to steal it, right? So you shouldn't do
就
that.
是偷盗。
And the third one is sexual misconduct. So as for
第三呢，就
for
是
the
邪
as for
淫，
lay people, they have their own vows, and they as for or monks, they have their
所
own
以
vows. So like not you
在
know
家
so
人
like
呢，
with
还
the
有
vows,
在
so
家
you
人
shouldn't
的
do any
戒，出家
sexual
人、出家人的
misconduct.
戒，
And the fourth one is
所以呢，
so in the
在
virtues
家人
also
来
there
说
are
就
like
不应该有邪淫。
there are 10
第
unvirtues,
四，
right? So the first are the 3 non-virtues of the
我们说
body.
有
So that's what I
10种
said
不
first
善，
right now. The first is taking life or killing.
前面
And the
3
second
个
one
就
is
是
stealing.
杀生，第
And
二
the third
是
one is sexual misconduct. So
偷
those
盗，
are the unvirtues which has
第
been done
三
by our
是邪
body,
淫，
which is
这
our
是
own
3
human
种
body, right?
由身体
So
所做
and
出
then
的不
after
善
this,
业。
there are the 4 non-virtue of
然后之
speech,
后呢，
which has
有
to be do with
4
the
种
speech.
语言的不善
And the
业。
first one is telling lie.
第一
So
个是
example, you call
说
your
谎
friend
话，
today and you said, hey, there's no class, the
比如说
teacher is sick.
你
Actually, there is
打
class,
电话
but
给
you just
朋友
say,
说，
hey,
哎，
there's no class because the teacher is sick and he won't be coming. And your friend is also
今
he's of
你跟
course
朋友
happy
说，
because there's no class and he doesn't come to the school.
今天没
But
有课，因为
it made him
呢
happy
老
also,
师
but
生病了。
actually
然后第二天呢，
it's
又打电话跟他说，
I mean, it's
今天没课，
unvirtue because
老师生病了。
he
像
believed
这
in
样的
what
话，
you
就是
say.
属于
What
语
you
言
said
上的
was
不
not
善业，
true,
因为
right?
是
So
故意
that's it.
说谎话。
And the second one is divisive speech, like trying
第二
you
种
don't like that
语言的
person
不善业
really
就
from
是
your heart, but
呃
when you're with him and you're trying to be really friendly with him, and you're trying to be
离
really
间、
lovely with him,
挑
but
拨离
once you
间，
are like behind him, then you start saying bad things or like
就
that.
是
So
在面
that's
前
the
在
second one.
别人面前呢
And
是
the third one is
一种话，然后在他后
harsh
面又是
speech,
另外一种话，
saying bad
然
words
后来
or
挑拨离
saying
间。第三就是
things which really hurts the
说
other people. So even the
令人家
Buddha himself
很
has
伤心的
said
话，
like that.
伤
The
人的心。
tongue is sharper than what
所以佛陀
the
曾
sword.
说，
It can
舌头
kill
比
people without any
刀
blood. So
还
that
要
means
锐
it
利，
shows how
可以
powerful can a hatred speech be. So that's why you should never
杀
use
人
any
不见血
harsh
滴。
harsh speech or like
所以我
all
们不
that
要
stuff.
用任何
And the fourth one is
刺
idle
人的心
chatters.
的
Like
话。第四
idle chatters means like talking about
就
nothing which
是
is none of your business. Some
随便闲
random
聊，
things which is nothing to do with the
就是
thing yourself,
东
but you're
家
still
长
trying
西
to
家短，
like talk
跟
about
自己无
this. So
关。
those are
然
the
后就是
4 non-virtues of the speech. And now after that, it's the
随便
3
东说西
non-virtues of the
说。
mind. So those are the last
然后
3
最
one,
后呢，
which is
还有3种
from
的
your
不
mind
善
or
业
from your thoughts.
是由
So those are
心
the first one
所
is
造
the
出的不善业。
conventionalness of thinking,
第一
which is
是
like if only I had that guy's wealth, if only I had that guy's
对别人
fame
的
and
东西呢
like
产
all
生
those things,
贪心，希
like
望
to
得
think
到
something.
别人
So
的东
example,
西。
right now in our time, it's like if only if
因
I
为
had
像
so
我们
much
这个时代，
followers on Instagram like that guy,
如
if only
果
I had so much fans on Facebook like that people. So like to think such things
要是我们会
is
说
one of the
要是我
non-virtues
像
of the mind.
那个人
And the second one
那么有
is
钱，那个人那么
how
有
to
财
say
产，都好像这样子。第二呢
to
是
think like Alice in being displayed of someone else's happiness or wealth. He got so much happiness, he got so much wealth. I wish his
就
happiness
是
will be
对
ended
别
soon.
人
I
的
wish
幸
he'll have a
福
sorrowful life soon. Or I wish
资
to
产呢
turn into a bankrupt soon.
产生
Something
一
like
种
to think bad about people of what they have.
邪恶
And
的
then the third
心
one, the last
希
one
望他们
is
呢将来就是变得
as I said
一
earlier,
文
to
不
have
名，
wrong
然后
views about
失去一切等
Buddha
等，像这样子的
and
恶
about
念
what。he said.
第
Example,
三呢，就
the
是对于
Buddha
佛
said
陀
there's
所
cause
说
and
的教法
visualize, there's karmic cause and effect, there's
有
the qualities of
邪
spiritual,
见，
but then you say, it's all fake. Like Buddha
就是
didn't really
说佛
say
陀说
such
的
things.
三宝的
sorry,
功
to
德，
have a
你就会
wrong
说，
view
那佛陀没这么
Buddha
说，
has said. So
为
those
什么
are
是说
the
的是不正确
three
的？这就属于
non-virtues
邪
of
见，
mind. So total there are 10 non-virtues
这是
or non-virtues which you should how
心
to
的
say
三种不善业，
avoid,
所以
right?
总共呢
And
有
then
10个
even
不
how to
善
say
业，我们应该
if
要
you conduct all those
不去
non-virtues
做这些
and
不善
your
业。
action of that
那么如果
those
能够
non-virtues are due to be
舍去
born
这
in
些
the
不善，
lower realms such as hell realms or as I said earlier the animal realms or the hungry
就不
ghosts.
会
And
升
even
到
if you are
三恶
born in a
道。
human, then you'll
但
have
如果
lot of
行不善业
much
呢，就
suffering
会
such as
升到
like not
善恶
staying
道。
like not having a short life because you have in your past life you have taken someone else's life.
那
And
即使升到
being
善
born
道，譬
into
如
a
说生一
poor
个人呢，
family because
也
you
许
have still
如果
and
是因
you
为不
have
善业的
like
关系
you
呢，
have
也许
stealed many things in your past life.
会有
So like
这个短
such things
命，
will happen if you
或
have
是
that.
说非常穷困
So
等
then,
等
so
等
that's
等，
why
就
you
是因为
should
过去
always
生
do
的不
the
善业的结
opposite
果
of， those 10
所以
non-virtues,
我
which
们
are the
是
10 virtues. So those are all
我
the
们都
same.
应
So
该
like you just have to, the
舍去
opposite of
所谓
all
的不
those
善业，
10
尽量
things
的
which I
做
said.
善业。
And then
就刚刚讲的这10
how to
种不
say?
善业，
So
尽
if
量的
you
去远离，然后
how
尽
to
量
say
做
if
跟
you
它相反的，也就是善业。
do all the 10 virtuous actions, then how to
如
say
果我们
you
要做10种善业
so
的
the
话，
actually like it's not like how to say I'm actually so what are the benefits if you like do all this virtuous action? But you shouldn't think that okay now I'm going to do all these virtuous things because if I do this I'll
那
have
但
this in my
是
next
我们
life.
说应该
So
做
if I
10
do that
善
I'll
业，
have that in my
然后
next life. So if you have such
我们不应该因为
expectation and you
说善业，就是
practice
会
all
觉得
this,
说
that means
我
it
做
won't
这么多
happen
好
because
事，
you
我行这么
are
多善，
practicing
那我
something
将来
because
应该
for the
会什么什么好的
expectation
善
only,
果。
right? So that
我
is
们不应
not
该
a
有这种
real
期望，
Mahayana practitioner, right?
这
So
不是
example like
真正的
so
大乘佛
the
教的修行
benefits
者。
are if you give up harming other
比
and
如
help
说，
other, you may have a long life,
如果
right?
你不
And
伤害
if
别
you
人，不伤别人的话呢，
always be
你就会有
generosity to other or like poor people or
长
that
寿。
whoever who need help,
如果
then
你
you
常
may
常
have a
帮助
a
贫穷
wealthy
人，
or a pleasant life in
有
the
需要
next
帮忙
life.
的人，
And if
你
you
都会去帮忙他们，
how to say
那你就会有一个
if you
愉快
have
的一个生命。
what do you call that? If you do offerings to the three jewels and to your
如果你供
gurus
养
and to
三
your
宝，
parents and to
供
so
养上
forth
师，
everyone, then you'll have a how to say a peaceful life in the next life. So like that
侍
kind
奉
of
父
things
母
are
等
there.
等，那
But
你来生的话呢，就
you
是
shouldn't
生
think
活
that
会过
oh
得非
now
常
I
的
should
平安。
start doing all those virtuous
但是
actions
你也不
because
应该
there is many good
心里面想，那我要
benefits about
做
that.
这些
You should
善事，
never
因
think
为
that. You should
会有很
always
多
do
的这个
you should
善
always
报，
do this as
不应该
much
有
as you are
期待
able to,
的
and
心
you
呢
should
去
always
做
get
善事，
others to do them as
应
well.
该
You
尽
know?
量的
And if you
行
have
善，
done all those in the
但
till
是
now, then
不
you
要有
have
所
to
期望。
be rejoiced and happy about that. And if you
如果
have
别
done
人
any
行善的话，
non-virtuous
我们应
action
该
in your past
要学
life
习。
or like past in your past, then you have to be regret about those. And so that's
如果
why
现在呢，我们在生命中
I would just
经
say
历很多痛苦，不幸的话，
if you
我们就要
really
知道是
practice
因为
all
过
those
去
10
生
virtuous things,
做不
then
善事的结
you
果。
will have
那我们如果能
about
够修持
beautiful and
十善业，
better effect in
就
your
会有
next life.
很
So
美妙
whatever
的
you want to be or you
更
want
好
to
的
happen in
来
your
生。
next life depends whatever you do in
所
this
以
life,
你
right? So that's
想
the
要
cause and effect.
来生是怎么样，
And
就靠你这生
by thought of saying this also
是做
that
什么，是怎么样去
how to say so in our
做你
daily
的
life,
最
so
好的，
you know,
才
so
能
you
够
wake up
有
in the morning, then you do
相
whatever
对
you
的
have to
来
do,
生。
then like you do your work, have like cooking or everything, and then you go out to do your
那我们
work,
现在
then
早
you
上
come
起
back
来呢，
again, and you have your lunch, and again you start doing
就
your
是
things and
梳
all
洗
those
以
stuff.
后，
So
然后又
at night
做
when you sleep, you
做
shouldn't
饭，
just
然
like
后去工作，
jump
然
on the
后呢
bed
回
and
来呢
just
又是
snore
做
like
饭，
heck.
然后又
You
去
should think like what good
日
virtues
复
and
一
good
日的做
merit you
同
have
样的事
earned in
情。
this
那我们在睡
whole
觉以
day,
前
like
呢，
you know, like
就是要把我们一天
just
所
give
做的
few
任何的
minutes,
善
like
行呢，
what you have really
嗯，
done in this
用几
whole
分
day,
钟的时
what
间，
good things you have done.
去好好的思
If
维
you
想
really have done
我
or
今
you
天
have
做了
helped
哪些
someone,
善行。
then you
你如果已经做了
should
一些
offer
善行，
those
比如说
good
帮了别
merits
人
to
的，
all the
那就应
gurus and
该
the Buddha and the
把
Bodhisattvas in all
这个
direction.
功德
And
供
by
养
any
给
chance,
诸
if you
佛
have done any
菩萨。
bad merits or you have earned any
但如
bad
果
things, then you should
做
give
任何的
forgiveness to all the
不
Buddhas
善
and
行的话，
Bodhisattvas.
就应
So
该
if you
请诸佛菩
then
萨
after having
宽
such
恕。
thoughts and if you sleep, then your whole night, the
如果
whole
以这样
sleep
的
can turn into
念
a
头
good action. You know, it can
入
turn
睡
into a
的话
good
呢，那整个睡眠就
merit.
成为
So sometimes we go out and we have a
功
very
德。
bad day and we come back home and we get
有时候
more
我
angry
们
at
出
our
去
friends and
外
all,
面，
then
然
we
后
sleep
觉得
with
一切都
full
很
of
不顺，
angerness. That means your whole sleep can turn into a
然后呢，又是遇
bad
到朋
merit.
友又
And
是
then the next morning when you
这
wake
个
up, don't just
合
like
不
jump
来，
off the bed and
然后
go to do your work. So just be
就
grateful and
心里
happy
面
that
很不愉快，
I have opened
就
my eyes
睡
today.
去。
I'm very
第二
lucky to
天
be
醒来
alive today,
又
right? Because
又
it's
马上又
it
跳
is
起来又去
impermanence
工
that
作。
we all know.
其实不应该
We
这样
never
子，应
know
该
that when our
就像刚才
you
说
know
的，
this
入睡前要好
breathing
好
can
去想，
stop.
然后
So
醒来时候也
we are
好
really
好的去
lucky
想今
and
天
joyful to be
行
alive
善。
today.
我
So
们
today
很幸
whole
运，
day I'll
今
try to
天
do as
是
much
都
as
还活
good
着，
things
所以
and good
今天
merits as
应
I
该尽量可
can do.
能去
And I will try to
行
avoid
善，
as much as bad
是
merits or virtues on
做
I
功
can
德，
avoid. So if you start your daily life like that, you can
然后尽
really
量的
change
去
and
避
you
免
know you
做
can, you can really
不善的
bring
事，
some change in it.
这样我们的生
So
命就能够更加的丰富。
that's the thing about the cause and effect.
所以这就是
Now, next,
第三
the
个思
final
维
one is the
业与因果。
defects of saramsa.
第四个思维，也就是最
So
后一个思维，就是轮回的
as
破
we
坏。
all know that we are in the saramsara, right? In the
我们都知
sorry,
道，我们都
samsara.
是在轮
And
回
samsara is like a
轮回里。
jail to us. You know, we don't have happiness in this. We want to get out of it,
轮
but
回就
still
像
we
是
don't know
一个
how to,
病，
right? But we know that
我们
there's
想不
only
生
one
这个
thing
轮
that
回的
we
病，
can
但是又不知道怎么样
get us out of here,
离
which is
开这
the
个病，
Dharma,
脱
which
离
is to
这个
practice
病。
Dharma, but still we are always being
那
lazy and all
方
those
法
stuff
就
so that we
是
are not able to do
要
it,
修
right?
行佛法，
So
但是呢，虽然有了方法，还是懒惰。
in the samsara there is 6 realms, right? So the human and the
在轮回，我们有
hell
六道，
realm
是
and the
人道、
and the
地狱
hungry
道、
ghosts and the animal realm and the demigods
恶鬼
and the
道、
god
畜
realm. So
生
there are
道、
6 realms. So no matter which realm
阿
you
修
are
罗道、
born into it,
天道，
you're still in the
无论
samsara,
是
right?
哪一道，
So the only thing
不
which
管在
is
哪一道
to
投
not to
生，
born
都还是在
into
轮回里。
the samsara is to achieve
所以我
the
们
Buddhahood, to enter the land of
如
the
果
Buddha,
不想
right?
在
So that's the
六
only
道
thing.
里
So
面
for
轮回
that,
再投生，
it's not
但
that
是唯一
easy.
的方
So
法
like
就
you
是
have to
要修持佛法，
gain a lot of merits in all this life you have taken.
但是也
So
不
like
是那么容易。
we know there's a rebirth and everything, and if we do well in this life, then next
我们知道
in
是
our
有
next
所谓
we may
的
also be born as a
前世
human.
来生
So
的，
and then
所
we
以如
also
果
if we
你
try to
今生
continue
好好
the
的
same thing,
修持
then
善
once you
法，
have earned enough merits and enough
那么来
virtues,
生就
then
会
you
越来
will be
越
able
好。
to achieve Buddhahood, right?
那么将
So
来呢，
that's why if we
就
do good practice
会
and
就
we
近
do good
成
dharma
就
in
佛
this
果。
life, then next life also we
所
will
以
be
如
like,
果
you
我
know,
们
there's
好好的修持，
let's say how to say
来
there's
生
a
就会更好。
effect from the past that the next life also will be
也就是说，
you will be able to do
过去
practice
的
all because you
因
have a
缘呢，会
you know
影响
effect from
将
the
来
past
的。
life. So that's why we have the cause and effect, right? So it's like that only.
过去生
So
会影响到来
so in
生，
the samsara
所以这
there's
是因为因缘果报的关系。
full of so the samsara is full of suffering, we say, right? In the suffering we have the suffering of suffering, the suffering of
轮回
change,
是
and
充满了
the
苦，
pervasive suffering
苦
of
又分了苦
composition.
苦、
So the first one is suffering of
行
suffering,
苦。
means to have suffering even when you are
所以
suffering.
所谓
So
苦苦呢，
example,
就是
I'm sure most of you know the life
轮回
story
本
of
身
the
就是苦，但是
Rinpoche, right?
你
So
又实际上
Rinpoche,
经
when
历苦，
before he became a monk,
比如说
was a
冈
very
波巴
famous，doctor，
他
there was
出家
no
为
such
僧
thing
之
that
前，
he
他
could
是一位
he
医
could
生。
cure. But when his own children's wife was sick, he couldn't do anything. And when he went to,
他
and
可
when
以
his
治很
first
多人的
children
病，
got
但是
sick
他自
and
己的
died, and he went
孩子
to
跟
put his
妻子
children's dead body in
生
the
病了，
cemetery,
他是
and when
束
he
手
came
无
back,
事。
his other children were sick and also died. So, and when he went to put his second children to the cemetery and came back, his wife was sick
所以
and she also passed
他
away. So that's
第一
the
个孩
example
子
of
死
the
以
suffering
后，
of suffering,
他
right? And in
他
our
带到
daily
这
life,
个
if
赤
we
陀
talk
林，
about the suffering
回
of
来以后，
suffering,
第
it's
二个
like
孩子
you have
又生病了，又带
stomachache,
他去陀
then
林，
you get
然后
headache,
他回来以后呢，他太太
suffering
也
against suffering,
也生病，然后
and
最
then
后
you
他太太
get
也死了，
COVID,
所以
and
这
this
真
is
是
more
很大的
suffering,
痛
right?
苦，这
So
就
it's like
是所谓
having more suffering,
苦
like having
苦
plus
上
plus
加
plus,
苦，
something
就
like
像
that.
我们现在的这个
And the second
COVID
one is suffering of
这个疫
change.
情，就
So
是
like,
苦。第二就是
so today you are
变异
having
苦，
some good food and like you're having a big
比如说今
feast,
天
but
我们
again
今天
tomorrow
有
you'll
好
have
东
a
西
stomach
吃，
ache, that's for sure. So that's the suffering of
明
change.
天
No matter what you
是
do,
那
but there's
今
a
天
suffering
吃太
after,
多，明天
right?
一定会是
So if
会胃
you
痛，
how to say
所
if
以我
you
们
drink too much alcohol, then really those who drink
譬如
it,
说
it makes them
喝
happy,
太多
right?
酒的
That's why
话
they're
呢，
like consuming
喝
it.
的时候是很
But
高兴，
later it's a suffering for them. They'll have health
是
issues
最
or
后呢，
they'll have
喝
headache
完
in
了
the
就
next
会
morning,
有
they'll be
会
hungover,
有
so
痛
like all
苦，
the stuff.
不
There's a
管
suffering
是
of change.
影响身体，
And
或
the
是
third
说
one is the
酒
suffering
后
of
呢，就是
composition. So those
有
are
很多的
like
不
how
舒
to
服等
say
等，这就是所谓变异的转变
example
的苦。
is if
第
you
三是
put
行
a
苦，
piece of hair in your hand,
譬如说
it won't really
你如
feel
果
anything, right? Only
手
one
掌
piece of
上
hair.
放
If you put it on your hand,
一
it won't really
一
feel
一
anything,
根
right?
头
It
发
does
呢，
nothing.
但你不
But
会
that
觉得
same
有什么感
if
觉，
you put in your eyes,
但
it
是
will be
你
really
把那
pain. The
根
pain will be really
头发或是一根
unbearable,
毛
right?
呢，放在
So the
眼
suffering
球
of
里
the
呢，
composition is
你会
like
觉得
that.
很不舒服，
So
会
for
痛。
us, it is like
所
we
以
don't see it
行
as a
苦就像
suffering,
这样，
but for those
对我们
the
来说，我
noble
们看不
ones
到
and the
苦，
noble being, they
但
see it.
是圣者
Example as
他
you know
们看得到的，
the famous actors
譬
and
如
famous people in the world. So
很有
they
名的
they don't really have any
明
suffering.
星
They have
演
everything
员，
they want. They can get
他们
everything they want because
不觉得有
they
苦，
have
他们想
all
要
the
什么就
abilities.
有什么，
But they don't see this
他
as a
要什么就
suffering.
可以
But
拿得到，
those who are in the higher
所以他们不
ranks,
觉得
as
有苦，
how do you call
但
as the
是
Dachambas or the noble one, they see this as a suffering
圣
because
者
they know
或
no
是
matter
罗
how
汉，
much
他们
you
看到这其实
have in this
还
life,
是苦，
if you don't
因
practice
为他们知
Nabdana,
道，
then
不
you
管
will
你这一
get some
生
suffering
拥有
in
多
your
少东西，
next life
只
or
要你
in
不修持佛法，
future, right?
那
So
来生
that's
还是
the
会
third
受
one.
痛苦的，
And
这是所谓的
you
辛
know,
苦。
example, so we said there's 6 realms, right? So we
比如
don't
说，
really, I mean,
我
if I
们
give
说
an
有6
example,
道
we can
众生，
observe those 6 realms in human life,
如果我
okay?
们举例来说的话，
Example,
我们每一道的众生呢，
so
都是
first
有
is the
每一道
hell
众生
realm.
的苦的。
So in this world, we have
譬
some
如，
places which is really
首
cold,
先讲
right?
到地狱道
If you
众
are
生，
out there, you really
我
have
们
the
地球
suffering
上
of
有
that cold.
很
You
冷
know
的地
how
方，
much
如果
cold
你
is
在那
there,
个很
and
冷的地
some
方呢，
people they
你会觉
die
得
because of cold, right?
就会知道是有
And
多冷。
then
也有
some
很
places in
多
the
人是
earth
因为
it is
冻
very
死的。
hot. Example like in India, you know,
有
like
些
the
地球
Bodh
上的
or
地
New
方，比如说是
Delhi
很
or
热，比如
it
说
sometimes
印
the
度啊，
temperature gets too
布迪
high
盖
that
亚，
people
新德里是非
die,
常
right? So
热，有时候
in
呢，
this
气
world
温
also we
呢
can
升到非
you know
常高，
observe the 6th realm. So that is the
所
hell
以
realm, the hot and the
即
cold
使在
hell
这
realm,
个
right?
地球
And the
上，我
second
们都
one
可
is
以
the
碰
hungry
到呢，
ghost. So
这个
many
地
of
狱
you have
有些
been
地
to
方
Bodh
太热，
Gaya
有
and
地
you
方
can
太冷。
see how many
第二呢，
poor
就
people
是
are there, right?
恶鬼道众
They
生，
all they want
比如
is
说我们到了布
something
盖
to
亚，
eat or something to
有
drink,
些我
and
看到
they're
很多很
trying,
贫
they're
穷的，
coming
没
and
有地
asking
方
us for food
没
and
有
drink only
东
because
西
they
吃，
the only thing they want to get over is their hunger and thirst, right? So even
他
in
们
this this
的
human life,
我也
we
想到
have
说
the
怎么样
six
能够
rounds,
吃到
you know,
东西，怎么样能够
we
喝
can
点
observe
东
it.
西，
So that's the hungry ghost.
所以
And
我们看到，
then the
所以这就等于
animal.
是
So
我们地球
animal is
上
not
的
like we
恶鬼
had
道。
to really be born into an
然
animal.
后过来就
So the
是
animal
畜
means
生
like,
道，
you know, to
其
be
实
someone which you cannot understand anything. You are
畜生是不一定是
you cannot
变成
understand what is
一
good
只
and
动
what is
物，
bad. You
或
cannot
是
understand what is
生道就
virtue
生
and what is
长，
non
即使
virtue.
是一个
So
人
like to be. And
他
then
是非
even
常
in
愚
this
痴，不知道
world, even in like you know
善恶的
people
分
around
别
you, we have some people like that
不知道
also.
这个是什么，那个什么的分别。
And then
所以
after
有像
that,
这样的
it's
人，
the
就是像畜生
human
道
life.
一
So
样。
we're the human, right? So we
然
know what that
后
is.
再过来就是人
And
道，
then is
我们
the
都是人，所以你知道是什
demigod.
么
So you know
样子。
what the demigod
然后
is?
是
Demigod is they're
阿
always
修
fighting
罗，
for no reasons, right? For example, we
阿
have
修
like
罗呢
you
都
know
是一直在
we
战
have
争。
many wars going on right now, and we
譬
have
如
some you know even
我
in
们有
our daily life
在
we have some people
地
who
球
are
上
always
有很
fighting for
多
no
战
reason.
争。
So that's an example of a
在日常生活
demigod.
中有很多人老是
And
跟人
then
家
it's the
吵架
the
等等，那就
realm of
像
the
是阿修
god,
罗
right?
一样。
So in the
然
realm
后
of
再
the
过来
god,
最高的就
you
是
can
天道。
get whatever you want. So even in this
在天道
world, we
的
have
天
some
人
people
是
who are so
想要
rich
什么
that
就
they
有
can get
什么。
whatever they want. They can observe,
在
they
地
can
球
you
上
know
也是有
whatever
些
they
人
think
是
they can
想要
have
什么
it.
就
So
有什么。
even we think like maybe the god realms is
我
like
们
this only.
也会觉得说，
Whatever you want, you just have it.
这上天道好像
So that's why
就
like, you know
像
we
他
can
们这些一样
observe the，
那么
sixth realm in
人
the
好像
human
就活在天
being.
道里。
Right? So as I
所以
told
即
you,
使在
that's
人道
how
里
is
面
it.
也是包
And
括
also
所有
speaking of the
六道。
suffering, so the suffering of the lower
然后
realms
讲
I
到
told you
苦，
guys earlier in
这个 恶道
the
的苦
precious
呢，
human life, right? So now I want to tell
在
about
前
the
面讲的
three suffering of
这个
the upper realms,
珍
you
贵
know,
的
the
人生的
human
时候呢，
life,
提
the
到
demigods, and the gods.
就是恶
So the
道的苦。
human life,
然后呢，善道
we
呢
have four
就是
sufferings,
人
right?
道、阿修
So the
罗道
suffering of
跟
birth,
天道。
death,
人道呢
sickness,
虽然是
and
善
old
道，
age.
但是还是
So
有苦
when
的，
we are born,
就是生老病死
like
苦。
we really have lots of suffering.
我们
It's
生
just because
下
that
的
we
时
cannot
候，在生
remember
的时
what
候呢
happened, right? So
是
even
有
for us,
很
we
多的
cannot
苦的。
remember what happened to us at the age of 1 or at
我
the
们不记得
age of 1 or 2 because we are so small.
1 岁
So like
或者
that
2岁
only,
时
like
候
we
是
also when we were born
什么
in
个
this
样子，
world,
记
we
不得。
really had lots and
那
lots
我
of
们
sufferings. Like
在生下来
you
的
know,
时
they
候
say when you are
就已经有很多的
being
苦了。
born out of your mother womb and you try to
就
try
是
to
从母
clean
亲
you
的
with the
胎
towel,
里
you know, you
生出
feel
来，
like as you are being, you know, wiped with a how to say a cloth full of
比如说这母
thrones and
亲
all
的，
like you know you have all the suffering as when you are
在
being
在
born.
在
After that
查
is
你
the
的时
suffering of
候，
old age. So
生
old
下
age
来的时候会
and
觉
we
得
all can
你会
see
自己会
those
觉得
people
好像是
around us
很
getting
难受、
old
很刺痛。
and they also get really sad when they become old because they cannot do what they could do in past, you know, they are not strong as they used to be strong. They are not clever or sharp mind as they used to be before. So
然
that's
后
the
有些人
suffering
呢，
of
他们
old
呢，
age. And then
就
the
是
suffering of sickness, you know, once, for
到
example,
了
like, you
老年
know,
的时候
many
呢，
of us, even me,
就是
we had, like, I got
没
COVID,
有办
so
法
we know how much suffering we
做他
had
们
it
想做的事情，
during that
记忆
time.
衰退
So
等等，
that's the suffering of sickness. And then the last, the
就
suffering
是
of
老
death. So if you have
病
done enough
病苦来了。
virtues in your whole life, if you have practiced dharma, you have done good things, then when you die, you won't really have that suffering of death because you don't have to be scared of anything, right? And those people who have really done bad virtues and they have really earned bad merits in their life, and when they die, you know, they see the hell people coming to, you know, like to hold them or like coming to call them, or they see themselves in the hell realm being burning around. So like that's the like you know the cause of being like earning so much of bad merits. The second one is the suffering of demigod. So as I said earlier, the demigod, they have the suffering of fighting. So you know the reason they are fighting is there's a tree. The tree is been planted in the demigod realm, but the tree is so tall that the fruit and everything it grows in the god realm. So the gods in the upper realm, they're enjoying the fruits of their tree. So that's why they're you know fighting with them. Now they know that they can never win over God because the God, they have the power, they have the army, they have anything they can do, but still they're you know always fighting for that. So that's the suffering of the demigod. Even though they know that they will never win, but still they are like fighting for it, and they are losing people and everything. And last is the realm of the God. So we can, like some of us may think, how come the God have suffering? Because the God is one of the highest realm and they have everything, they can get everything. How come they have suffering? It's not like that. The the God, they have the worst suffering, one of the very how to say, scariest one, because that is they know where they're gonna be reborn next. So even as us human, when we die, we don't know where we are gonna born again, so we are okay with it, right? We may be born as human, or we may go to the lower realm, or we may be born as the upper realm. So we don't know, but still we're okay. But in the God realm, it's not like that, you can know that where you are gonna be born next. So if you are gonna be born as a God again, you are okay. If you are gonna be born as a human, you are okay. But if you are gonna be born in the hell realm, then you'll have a lot of suffering, right? So that's the most uh, difficult suffering they have. And one more suffering they have is the God. They never have to clean themselves. They're always clean. They're always very like full of fragrance, and they have like all those like dakinis around them, and all those like many friends around them. But once their lifespan is about to end, their body, the if they, the many gods, they have all this, I would say, the brightness and the color, but try to like, the color will be going down. There will be like less color, and there will be less fragrances, and their body will start to sting, and their friends and everything will be like trying to avoid them. And how much worse feeling is that? Even as a human being, when your friends try to treat you, you really feel sad and angry, right? So you can feel how like hard that is. So that's the main suffering of the Gochuran. So
离开
if
你
you are being born in how to say, in this saramsa, then you have to go through all this 6 realms, which are always full of suffering. So the main
所
thing
以
is how to say,
即使是
to be not
六道众
born
生的
again
最
into this
高的签道也都
samsara
是
and to attain the
有着很大的
Buddhahood,
痛
right?
苦的。
So those are the four thoughts which turns your mind, so you can practice more how to say dharma, and practice more. You can earn more good virtues and all. So
所
I
以呢，
think
为了要能
that's
够脱
all we're
离
gonna talk about
远离
today.
或是
So
超脱这六道的痛苦轮
as I
回，
said
我们
earlier
就
that
必须要
even though I
修
couldn't
持佛法。
share so much about, so I tried my best sharing whatever I know. And also I've
那
been
我
quite
们
busy for the last few months,
这次
few
的开
weeks,
示
so I
呢，
didn't really get a
我
good
最近因
time
为
to
是这几个月非常的忙碌，所以没有很多时间
prepare also, but I
来
hope
做
whatever I have shared
准
today
备这
will
次
be
的开
really
示。
helpful
但是
for
我
each
希
and
望今
everyone
天
who have
能
been
够跟大
here
家分享的，
and
对
like
你们都
spending the
有
time
一些
and
帮助。
listening to me, and I hope it really benefits you all.
谢谢你们呢，
And
花这时
all I
间
want to say is
来
as
听
I said
我的
earlier
开
that
示。
we all know that
我之前
the
说的，
only thing
现在我
which
在
can
说的
help
就
us
是
to free all from all the suffering
我
is the
们
teaching of Buddha and the
唯
practice of
一能
Dharma.
够让我们离
So
开痛苦
we
的，就
all
是
have to try,
佛法
we all
跟
have
修
to
持佛法。 因此，我们
try
都
as
应
much
该一
as
定
we
要
can practice, and as
尽
much
可
as
能的
we have to practice the
修
Dharma
行，
as much as we can do, so that we all will be free from this samsara.
因为
So
这样
that's all
我们
I
才
would
能
like
够
to
从
say,
轮回解
and
脱。
I would
那
like to
今天的开
thank
示就到
all the
此。
members and the presidents and the
我
Kambos
想
and
感
everyone in
谢
KDD for
开
having me
KDD 的
today
堪布
out here to
跟
give this
总
talk.
管，
And I
还有
really
所有
feel
的
honored to
工作人员，
giving this talk also, although
我觉得非
I
常
said
的荣
earlier that
幸
I'm
能
also
够
a
做这个
learner
开
myself,
示。
but I feel really
但是就像之前说的，
honored
我
to
自
be
己
here
也是
and
才还
giving
在学
this
习之
talk
中
to
的人，
everyone here.
所
And
以
I
很
hope
高
it
兴
has really
能跟大家分
benefit
享一
each
些
and
佛法。
everyone. And
希望对大家
for
都
all
有所
those
帮助。
members in KTT, like you all are really, how to say, blessed and really
KTD 的所有的
how to say
常驻，我觉得你们都是
so now my English is not that good, but I'm trying my best. You're really, how to
他
say
说人们先说他意识不是很好，所以在想怎么说，都是
blessed
有
to
很多
be
的加持，受了
serving
很多
and
加
working
持
at KTT because it is one of the main seat of His Holiness
能
the
够住在
17th Jalan
KTD，
Karmapa.
因为这
So
是17世
serving
皇
out
噶玛巴
there
的
means
主
to
座
serve
之
His
一，
Holiness. There is no such difference. So I'm really
所以
thankful for
在
all the
KTD 工
members and
作为
all the
KTD 服务，其实
volunteers
就
and
是在
everyone.
为法
And
王噶玛
so
巴
I
服
would like
务，
to conclude
所
my
以
talk out here. Thank you so much.
感谢大家，谢谢。KTD 的堪布先说：“谢谢，非常感谢人们亲爱的开示，希望将来还能再聆听人们亲爱的开示。”
Gratitude for your precious teaching, keeping us in mind. You gave us such a wonderful teachings. And in the future also, we'd like to request you to keep giving us teaching again and again in the future. Thank you very much, Rinpoche. Okay, we will do the dedication prayer. Sonam de tamje se guanyin tomne nyeben danayam tamjen
Eva Nansien Bala Tupai Sibe Jolin Chedra Sambo and the Lishin Jeda Gugin Jeso Gewa Deda Hamcherado Emo Kuso Nyembe Jela Dan Chuni Major Dembe Kinde Mishe Dembe Jela Jeda Ngowa Dewa Tosu Pende Namba Chaber Dogna Donga Dagi Korwa Donga Ge Gato Ora Sho Sada Samaya Manipalaya
Samaya Sado